Bare knuckle boxers, gangsters, drug dealers. I mean, you wouldn't want to stay around theirs, would you? Well, guess what? I got an invite. I'm moving in with some of the country's most dangerous men, so we can find out how they sleep at night. And judging by this mob, there's gonna be tears before bedtime.
War is hell. It's kill or be killed. It can bring out the worst side in humanity. So what happens to the people who come back to Britain from Iraq or Afghanistan? How do they cope with what they've seen and done? And how do they fit in with normal life?
Have some of fucking this then!
I'm on my way to meet a guy named Mo Teague.
Drop the knife, drop the fucking knife.
Mo's speciality is killing people with his bare hands.
You fucking want it?
Mo fought in the first Gulf War, but he was no ordinary soldier. His job was to go behind enemy lines, which put him in extreme danger.
It was life on the edge. You're not only trying to kill them, they're trying to kill you.
And fighting on the front line has had a lasting effect on him.
I've also been told that Mo is suffering from mental trauma from the first Gulf War.
He's out of the military now, but make no mistake, his experiences on the battlefield have shaped him into one of Britain's most dangerous men.
If you try to mess with Mo Teague, you're going to end up a very sorry man.
I fractured skulls, took off lips, body parts.
You're a trained fighting machine, you know? You're this pent-up, aggressive soldier, and you've got to be able to suppress that. And where does that go? My mission is to try and get inside this guy's head, which means I'm going to have to spend a couple of days with him. I'll be honest with you, I mean, I don't know how this guy's going to be. Okay, usually the first meet is under a tunnel or some sort of back street somewhere out of the way, you know, but for the first time I'm meeting Mo at his house, straight in his gaff, knocking on the door.
As I walk up to the house, it suddenly dawns on me that I'm about to spend the night in the home of a man who's been trained to sneak up on people and kill them in their sleep. It's a bit daunting, to say the least.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, Mo?
Nice to see you. You well?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Coming in.
Thanks for letting me come round your gaff.
Well, pleasure. Coming in.
Nice and tidy, Mo.
Well, so far so good.
Really? Oh, look at this. Look. There's me thinking you was going to be in some sort of bed sit, all on your own.
Well, there have been times.
Beautiful gaff.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I love the idea of a rocking chair just sitting there. It's beautiful in here. I love it.
I've got to admit, I'm surprised to see Mo living in such a nice and homely place. This home is about as far away from the horrors of war as you can get.
So let's have a little look around here, Mo. Yeah, is that
Yeah.
all right, son?
Yeah, sure.
But then I noticed something on the shelf that doesn't look like your normal household ornament.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah,
I've never actually tested it to see as to whether it's...
don't wipe me up. What do you mean?
Well, I've never actually pulled the pin and found out. I mean, I know there's a fuse in there, so I've never actually... Should we let it off in the garden or something?
Nah, you're all right. Can I feel it?
Yeah, it's a heavy piece of kit, isn't it?
I can't stress to you how heavy it is. It's like... That is just death. How many people could that iron out?
Oh, a few. Yeah, a few.
So you just have that sitting up there like that, just
It's an ornament.
up next to a
Apparently.
picture of... what's going on up here?
Oh, that's my youngest. Taking her... Yeah, a bit of a contrast there.
A bit of a mad area to put it in, I would have
Yeah.
thought, you know?
Yeah.
Mo keeps a live grenade on his mantelpiece right next to a picture of his daughter's first Holy Communion. Is that what this man's all about? Fighting and family? His photo albums reveal that the Gulf War was a major event in his life.
Say we came across a position, there's bunkers like this.
Right.
You can tell a lot by the standard of the troops that are in there, if they've left all their kit lying around, if they're shitting outside the bunkers.
So if they're shitting outside the bunkers and
It means they've got
things like
poor
that.
discipline.
Right, which means they're not going to be a top-notch
Yeah,
soldier.
exactly.
In 1990, the first Gulf War broke out when Iraqi forces invaded Kuwait in an act of military aggression from Saddam Hussein. The United Nations sent a coalition force consisting of mainly British and American troops to drive the Iraqi army out of Kuwait. Mo's role in the war was an intelligence operator, which meant he had to take photos of enemy activity. These missions involved going behind enemy lines, where he was constantly in the line of fire. But Mo didn't just bring back photos of the enemy, he also managed to pick up a few souvenirs.
They're artillery spotters binoculars, so they use that grid to work out ranges and deflections and things like that.
Wow, it's really clear, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really nice binoculars.
It's a quality pair of these,
Yeah,
isn't it?
they're really nice. But I took them off the guy I killed.
This guy that you killed.
I killed him, yeah.
Somehow it doesn't feel right to be having a cosy little chat with Mo about something that he looted from a man he killed in battle. But Mo doesn't seem bothered, so I ask him how he deals with the reality of killing.
What's the feeling? What is that feeling? I mean, is it just like blank, or is it I have actually taken a man's life?
I felt pity for the guy. I mean,
How did you iron him out? What did you shot him?
I shot him twice.
In the head, in the nut? What was it?
Through the chest.
Oh, through the chest. Okay.
Yeah, through the chest. At very close range. Couldn't miss.
The more I'm finding out about Mo, the more confused I feel about him.
Just get out of it, really.
He's calm and friendly, gentle even, and lives in a lovely, tranquil house. Yet he talks about killing people as though he was buying a pint of milk, and he keeps a live grenade on his shelf. I like Mo. My gut reaction is that he's a nice fella, but something in the back of my mind is telling me that I shouldn't get too comfortable around him, and I should be wary. Coming up, I get seriously roughed up in a bar,
They knocked me spark out, for fuck's sake, Mo.
and I'll find out how quickly you can find yourself on the wrong side of Mo Teague.
He was 15 minutes away from being shot. Fucking this end!
I'm hanging out with war veteran and deadly martial artist, Mo Teague. This man is so deadly, he even teaches soldiers from the special forces how to kill.
Proper kick in the nuts.
So far, he surprised me because I was expecting him to be a bit of a weirdo figure. But what I've found is a calm and gentle giant who lives in a lovely house.
Oh, fuck me.
Although he does keep a live grenade in his living room and talks casually about killing people.
It's a quality pair of these, isn't they?
I took them off the guy I killed.
He lives on the south coast in Weymouth. He left the army back in 1991 and he now runs a martial arts centre where he teaches a unique full contact fighting system. I'm expecting him to take me to a gym, but we end up in a boozer.
Why are we in a bar? I'm confused.
Ironically, most martial artists can't fight. And that's kind of...
And fighting, meaning a street fight.
A street fight where there's no rules.
No rules.
You know, anything goes.
You know, lots of people around you. You don't know who's coming at you.
Yeah. You can have the best punch and the best kicks and the best techniques, if you like, but if you don't know how to tactically employ them in a bar situation, you're going to get taken right out.
Okay, well, maybe you can give me a couple of demonstrations, Mo. I don't know how we're going to do it, but obviously take it easy on me, being an actor, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, don't smash me face open. Anything else I can suffer.
Right, okay, mate, I'm sure we can look at something.
All right, good.
I've got no idea what I'm in for. All I know so far is that he's killed people in battle, but that was in a war. This is a bar, which is usually somewhere I feel quite relaxed in, but not today.
So, okay, so you...
So imagine it's all kicked off, you're having a go at me.
So I come into you like that. Oh, fuck me. All right, okay, yeah. So I said, all right, yeah. Caught me right in the heart then.
Yeah.
No, that's a powerful tool, that, though, isn't it?
Your elbows are, yeah, that's...
So what? So just do it slowly. You ain't got to hurt me, all right?
Now, once I get in here, okay, I can reach in, boom, headbutt.
Yep, gotcha.
There's your eye rip your eye out. Okay, you relaxed?
Well, a bit.
So I've headbutt, I flick you in the eye, boom, catch you here like this.
Fucking hell. Right, I think some other can
do this demonstration. Oh, that was a shock to the system, that was. No, that rattled me head.
I must admit I didn't expect that. This guy's using real violence on me. This isn't like a film where punches get pulled. I'm half tempted to walk out, but I don't want to lose face. So I agreed to another demonstration, even though I don't feel 100% safe.
Close your mouth, clench your teeth.
Now, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to give you a tap, just
right,
from
good.
here. I'm not going to pull my hand back or anything like that. Just relax. No, relax. Just relax.
You did knock me spark out. For fuck's sake, Mo, slow down. Fucking hell. Right, well, that shook me. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah.
Fucking sweating and everything now.
Mo just punched me hard in the jaw and it really hurt. It feels like he's daring me to have a go at him. There's no more Mr. Nice Guy. He's switched to dangerous mode.
What, any less strenuous ones you've got to show me, Mo? Or?
Well, there's no nice way to fight, is there?
Of course there ain't, absolutely fucking not.
You've got to lay the marker down, so if I take somebody's eye out...
So when you say about the eye thing, you actually put the thumb in the eye
Put something in
and
the
you
eye,
just
rake it
fucking
out,
go.
you can rake it out.
Of course you can, yeah.
Fucking right.
I'll be the first to admit that I know next to nothing about martial arts, but Mo's techniques are a painful eye-opener. Now I know why we've come to a bar. After Mo was decommissioned from the military, he needed a job. What he knew best was inflicting brutal punishment. This violent streak made him the perfect candidate for a job working the doors in the toughest bars and clubs, where rucks would kick off on a daily basis.
I'm going to hit him like that. What was that? And now I hit him on the head.
Mo gets one of his martial arts students to play the victim, and I'm shown some of Mo's favourite methods of dealing with anyone who was foolish enough to get leery with him.
We'll do the mouth rip. So if we're taking somebody out at the nightclub, we take them out like this. And people say it's brutal, but I say, look, he's happy because he's smiling. So, you know what I'm saying? See what happens. That's painful, isn't it?
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah?
Look, he's opened his fucking nose up, look.
Yeah.
Come on,
See,
Mo.
it's coming this way. Come on, straight down. I wouldn't give people a second chance. It was like, you know, one chance to drink up, and then it was bang. Once he's down here, I stamp on his ankle and break his ankle. Now he's got a broken ankle. He ain't going to do anything. He's probably screaming.
He soon built up a reputation for extreme violence. He became infamous for his use of a particular tool for straightening out troublesome punters, a monkey wrench. This earned him the nickname, the Mechanic.
My weapon of choice at the time was a wrench, like a monkey wrench. And I had no hesitation in hitting people with that. I fractured skulls, took off lips, body parts. It was pretty full on.
Mo was only too happy to fight every Jack the Lad who wanted to gain a rep for themselves by taking him on. This often meant dealing with knife-wielding thugs. So I get a quick lesson in how to handle yourself when someone comes at you with a blade.
So all I've got to do is isolate. This is a training drill. So I just want to catch this. Just come for me. So all I've got to do is catch that. So this is where we start with the training. So I've got to get, boom, here and get this. Once I get it, I need to wrap it, what we call wrap. Now I can under wrap or over wrap. But now I've got this, because this is what's going to kill me. People say you can punch you in the head with the other hand. Yeah, of course you can. Okay, but what I'm going to do is take a fucking bite out of his arm. So when I bite you, you release it anytime you put. Now. Right?
Fucking, look at the mark in his arm.
There's a mark.
Little mark there, Mo, little Mo mark there.
Yeah.
Mark of Mo, little love bite, if anything, you know. Okay.
I'm not happy about the fact that Mo's beating up his student, but I suppose these techniques could save your life. I still get the sense, though, that he's enjoying hurting the poor fella.
But if I kick him in here or kick him in here, see he's got no stance, I'll kick him. But if I kick him then here, if he's not stood properly...
I find Mo's appetite for extreme violence a bit disturbing. But when he was working as a bouncer, there was good reason for it. Mo was dealing with a murderous rage which came directly from his experiences on the killing fields of the Gulf War.
I was angry, I felt I'd gone to war for oil. I just felt resentful against the system. You know, I'd gone out there, killed people for what? And all this manifested itself in violence inflicted on other people. If I've got him here now, I'm gonna break his arm. Even if I've got the knife, I'll fucking break his arm. Because I don't want him coming back. I don't want him saying, oh, you were lucky. I want to come and bring him flowers in hospital on Monday and say, you ever come near me again, I'll fucking kill you.
Fucking hell. Right. I mean, that is one powerful man. I mean, I can't see how anyone could go up against this guy after what I've just witnessed. It's absolutely freaked me out. And me being a Ponzi actor that I am, I can't believe he punched me on the jaw.
Now I've seen what Mo can do to people and I'm worried. Plus I'm a bit concerned about this guy's mental condition. I didn't expect him to actually make eye contact with me as he demonstrated the moves. But he seems to be enjoying it, and the look in his eyes when he was doing these demonstrations was like he's still in a war zone. Is that what war does to you? Is Mo suffering from post-traumatic stress? And is that what makes him so dangerous? I need to know more about him. There are pieces of the puzzle that are missing. Maybe I'll find some of them when I meet his family. They're all gathered at Mo's for a party to wet his new grandson's head.
Hello, mate.
The first person I want to speak to is Mo's partner, Jackie. As his missus, she must know all there is to know about him.
So, how's it for you? I mean, you know, being with a man who's got a bit of a reputation.
Don't say I'm a pussycat, because you always say that.
He actually is the most compassionate person I've ever met.
Nice.
He doesn't go with the image, but he is actually.
So sometimes he slips into that, does he?
Well, he comes through the door and I just remind him, you know, his place at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's the governor in a relationship, yeah? Can we safely say that?
any man
that says that his wife isn't
Yeah,
the governor is a liar.
that's right.
At least I find something we share, something we got in common. We're both under manners from the missus.
My martial arts in...
Watching Mo with his grandchildren, I can see for myself his other side, the compassionate man. The vicious beast I saw in action earlier has been replaced by a loving granddad.
Love kids then, Mo, do you? Big thing for you? Obviously your grandkids, obviously,
Yeah,
but
it's a whole different ball game now with grandchildren. You know, you bring your own kids up, but with your grandchildren, hopefully you can put right the things that you feel you've got wrong.
in this sort of environment, you feel you're most relaxed there, and you've got your family around you.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not making a television series about doting grandparents. My job here is to try to understand the mentality of a dangerous man. Mo's 3 daughters are here, and I wonder how much they know about their father's murky past, and if they can shed any light on who he is.
Danny, this is Kaylee, my middle.
Hello, Kaylee. Pleasure to meet you, sweetheart.
I asked Kaylee how much she knew about Mo's violent activities while she was growing up.
It's weird because only when he told me that you was coming down to do a documentary about him did I kind of look into more of what he does, because it's the same, like your personal life is, like your family life is your life, and that's your work life, isn't it? And like we didn't really understand, like I Googled you for the first time the other day and I was like, oh my God, yeah, after he told me, and I was like, whew. So most of it I don't really know because that's separate, isn't it? Like you're just our dad,
yeah. Separate, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, so you would say, okay, in general, you know, a good dad, really.
Yeah, definitely.
The fact that Mo's daughter has had to Google her dad to find out what he's actually done shows that he's keen to keep his violent side separate from his family life. The party's in full swing, and Mo is keen to show me how proud he is of his Irish roots.
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood.
Which means drinking a lot of whiskey and having a bit of a dance.
Do you wind me up? No, Mo, Mo.
There's no way I'm going to get up and dance. I've got my image to think about.
No, I want to,
But then again, I've had a few whiskies.
Right, okay, right, no, don't go ready. What am I meant to do now?
Right, on the count,
Why don't I just step?
5, 6, up, round.
You mean round? You mean round?
Kick your bum. Kick your bum like that.
I'll kick my bum all day long. Boom, out, boom.
Brilliant.
All right, listen, that's living dangerously. That is living dangerously.
I think that my Danny O'Dyer moment has helped me gain Mo's trust and respect, because he opens up to me about his relationship with eldest daughter Joanne. Despite his best efforts as a father, it hasn't always been happy families between the two.
I'll tell you what, it's been a hard time, really, really hard.
Feeling brave thanks to the booze, I asked Joanne what she did to cause her dad such grief.
Well, I got in with the wrong crowd and started taking drugs and going out and, you know, all that. And then when you're in that crowd, you meet the wrong sort of man, don't you? And I met the wrong sort of man.
Okay.
She explains how the man she married made her life a living hell. His violent and controlling ways verged on the psychotic. But surely he must have been scared of Mo.
Not at all, and I think that as far as he was concerned, it was kind of like sticking two fingers up at my dad.
I think the first time I met him, she had a black eye, and it was, you know, it was the same old. Oh, it was the same old rough play. We were mucking around, that sort of thing. So, you know, I'm expected then to react in type. In other words, you know, kind of go charging in there, fist flailing and everything else.
But then you immediately lose your daughter.
Exactly. So, you know, I see things in terms of a long game. You have to play the long game.
Of course, of course.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. I mean.
Listen to him. Mo, say what you got to say now, and if you don't, you know, we can take it out.
We were 50. He was 15 minutes away from being shot.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it went that far. We had somebody to do the business.
Yes.
I'm shocked by this. I have two daughters and I can understand Mo's strategy, but shooting your own son-in-law. I'm reminded how ruthless this man can be when it comes to hurting people. I'm interested to hear more, but Mo wants to end the conversation.
No,
Can I just butt in?
Yeah.
Your sister's getting upset.
Who?
Kaylee and Sean, because this had a wider impact, and even the very mention. I mean, it was. I mean,
I can imagine, Mo.
I'm not sure if it's coming across, and I know the effect it had on you, but apparently a couple of people are getting a little bit upset.
No, we don't want that. Don't want that. No one getting upset. None of that bollocks.
No, they're getting upset now. So
I'm absolutely right.
all right.
Okay, sweet. All right.
All right.
The mention of guns is a revelation to me, but I'll have to ask Mo about this later because right now I've had far too many whiskies, and I'm in no fit state to continue.
Come and sit down here.
Mo, can I sit on that log?
It's time for a bit of mal-bonding, but thankfully that doesn't involve me getting punched on the jaw.
This is my idea of heaven.
Isn't it?
Right, you got a little plot at the end of the garden. You sit on your fucking own.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you, I'll do that.
Just think.
Little drop of whiskey.
Drop of whiskey. Well, no, it's not a little drop of whiskey with you.
It's not a little drop of whiskey.
I've learned that. Right?
No, it's not a little drop
of whiskey.
It's
right?
Irish hospitality.
Irish hospitality.
Yeah.
Right? And just sit on your fucking Jack Jones and have a right fucking ponder about life.
Yes. And it's all in there. All the answers are in there if you can find them.
I just want to fucking lay here, Mo, like that.
I've got a sleeping bag.
Me and you, I wouldn't. Fuck the sleeping bag. You keep me
Just
warm,
sit
Mo. You're a warm man.
Coming up, Mo reveals his dark past.
And the police pulled me over, and I don't know why, but I chinned the copper.
And I'll learn how to kill with my bare hands. I'm with Mo Teague, an ex-soldier who knows a thing or two about killing people.
Don't fucking struggle, mate. I'm gonna fucking do you.
He's already punched me in the face, and I've discovered when he's not smacking people round the head with a monkey wrench, he's a loving family man. Last night at a family party, not only did I get pissed out of my head, I also found out that he came very close to shooting his own son-in-law.
He was 15 minutes away from being shot.
It's the morning after the party, and I wake up with a banging hangover. So we decide to go out for breakfast. I can't remember exactly how many times my glass was filled last night, but I can confirm it was a lot.
There you go, mate.
Just don't drive like a lunatic, all right? Feel a bit,
No, I'm a bit,
feel a bit
careful.
queasy.
Yeah, me too, actually.
And it's not just me head that hurts.
And my jaw's still hurting a little bit and all that.
Oh, really?
Mo's taking me for a good old fry-up, so hopefully it'll help me get my head together so I can find out more about his life on the edge.
Here we go, look. Oh, look, get told it. Look at that, look. It's legendary, isn't it? Look at that, look. I mean, it's old school, is what it is, mate. That's very sophisticated. Look, I've never had my beans in a little bowl like that
Me
before.
neither.
I feel I really bonded with him last night. But when he spoke of how close he came to having his son-in-law shot, I realised that there was a lot more to learn. So I asked him if he's ever had any involvement with the criminal underworld.
I did hang out with a criminal gang, and I used to look after all their guns for them. Then when they had to go and do a job, we'd come and get the guns. They'd
So
bring it back.
you'd stash the guns.
Yep.
You like the idea of that?
Yeah. I can't lie.
After returning from the Gulf War in 1991, he started to fall into a life of crime.
I got involved then in that lifestyle, and I just thought I'll have some of that. You know what I mean? I'll get involved in that because I thought it was glamorous. And
Glamour, glitter, you know, and all that
it was all
bollocks.
the lingo, and it was all new, and it was the adrenaline. I was doing something that I knew was naughty.
Mo was out of the war zone, but found he needed something to replace the adrenaline rush of battle. This meant he became a menace to society.
We got stopped about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd had a drink, and I was driving the car, and the police pulled me over, and I don't know why, but I chinned the copper. So
So you've got no idea why, you just thought, right, he's going to get
he's
it.
going to get it, so I chinned him, legged it. I didn't know the area very well, so I'm running towards the police station. It's a bit like, then all of a sudden the fucking Keystone cops come charging down.
Yeah, now.
Give me a right good hiding.
You got a clump out of it, yeah, you chin a copper, mate, you're banging
That's it.
trouble.
Yeah.
I'm still getting my head around the thought of Mo laying out a policeman. But then he drops a bombshell.
While all this was happening, I'd come back from Iraq, and I was working. I was basically, to all intents and purposes, a royal photographer. Any occasion where the army were involved with the royal family, which is probably about once a week in London, I was going over and taking. I was in close proximity with the royal family, behind the scenes, with the Queen and Princess Diana. Yeah. So
very close to him at the time. I mean, you know, you.
just like we are now, you know, absolutely, just taking photographs of the royal family every week. Then I was hanging out with these criminals.
So a lot on the brain then, Mo. A lot going on. A lot to juggle.
I lost the plot a little bit.
He was running around with armed gangs by night and photographing the royal family at close quarters by day. These are some of the photos he took at that time. It's another example of the extremes of Mo's complex past.
In a way, I guess, you know, I'd already been told I was leaving the army, so I was bitter and resentful. And it was also like when I was working with the Queen, I was almost giving the finger to him, saying, and you don't know tonight the people I'm going to be hanging out with. And it was a little bit like getting my own back. You do your bit for your Queen and country and all the rest of it, and then they just kind of, well, thanks, but no thanks. You know, we've had our bit.
So you suddenly find yourself unemployed then?
Yeah, you know, just out on the street, really. We've got 3 children, and so yeah, I was angry, I was resentful, I was bitter.
It's a mad place to be, that, isn't it, Mo? In your head.
Yes, but it's not a good place to be honest.
He felt angry because the army offered very little support for soldiers who were suffering from their experiences during conflict.
I guess when I came back, I didn't really have anybody to talk to.
Really?
Nobody wants to know. They kind of don't tell me. I don't want to know the details. But that's the sort of things you want to talk about.
You feel you need to express that?
Yeah, normally.
What the idea of that you've killed someone or you've seen dead bodies?
You've got all this experiences inside that you want to talk about, and just so somebody understands you, what you're going through. And I withdrew within myself, drank a lot, drugs, I guess, and not heavy drugs, but you know, my whole value system changed. When you see man's capacity for violence to another man, another human being.
So you're almost in a way, you know, you're like a walking time bomb, really. You just.
Oh yeah. You can't convey what it is like to see something that was meant to be a human being. You know, you can't. You know, you can see it. Everybody's seen pictures, but you can't. But the immediate effect of that, or when you've killed somebody, you know, you just can't convey the whole emotional thing. It's too abstract.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It feels like the more I find out about Mo Teague, the less I know about the man. Who is he? He's been a soldier who served for Queen and country, a ruthless doorman cracking skulls with a monkey wrench, a devoted father and a royal photographer by day, whilst moonlighting as an armed robber by night. Trying to make sense of the many sides of Mo is a mind-bender. He's like a jigsaw puzzle where you can clearly see the picture. It's only when you separate the pieces that you wonder how they came together in the first place.
Right, I've come back to see Mo. I needed a bit of time away from him, to be honest with you. He punched me in the jaw. I can't deny that, you know? Bit of a moment for me. So, listen, he said to me, he wants a bit of Mo time. I don't actually know what that means yet. I'm hoping that that means that we're going to sit round, have a little drop of whiskey around the fire and talk about maybe his experiences. But knowing this unpredictable character that he is, I'm sure it's not going to be as simple as that. I'm hoping it is. You know, what does Mo time mean? What does Mo time mean? You know? Let's go and find out. If he punches me in the jaw again, I'm going to knock him spark out, I'm telling you. I'm joking, of course I'm joking. Kill me. Oh, you want some, Mo? I'll kill you. Hey?
How you doing?
How are you?
Come on in, mate.
Oh, you got some get up on there, Mo.
Oh, yeah, not half.
You've got some get up on. He's got some get up on.
And guess what's coming next?
Oh, no, Mo. What's coming next, mate? As long as I ain't going to get punched in the mouth again.
Let me just see that I've got the right size for you.
Oh, no. What we got going on here, Mo?
Here we go.
OK, Mo. So we're not going to just be sitting out in your garden?
No, mate. We're going to take a little walk in the country. We're going to do a little bit of a walk in the country.
Right, OK. This is my get up, is it?
This is your get up.
So I'll get this gear on. And then
Get the gear on and then we'll take it from there.
And then we're going to go on a little bit of a mission, are we?
We're going to go on a mission, yeah.
Right, let's chuck this bit of clobber on then. No looking at me arse and all. I should have expected something like this. God only knows what he's got planned, but I'm getting nervous already. What have we got here?
Well, OK, this is 24-hour wet ration pack. Yeah, get the old hankies.
Yeah, that's for, you know, a wank in the middle of the forest or whatever.
You won't be doing that tonight, will you?
Nah, well, it depends. It depends, Mo.
It's only me and you, mate.
It's all right. We're all men here, we're all men.
All right, OK, fair enough. Right,
What's this, sausage and beans?
Sausage and beans, yep.
Bit like space food, isn't it?
Well, I guess it is, really, yeah.
Maybe this isn't going to be so bad. Mo's in good form. But then again, I've already seen how quickly he can turn. We arrive at the location, and Mo explains that this exercise is going to give me a taste of what it's like to go behind enemy lines to gather intelligence. This could mean staying out all night. Now I know what Mo time means. He wants to give me a taste of what he went through as a soldier at war. To get the full behind enemy lines experience, Mo wants to teach me one of the basics, how to kill with your bare hands.
I want to show you how to take out a sentry, OK? We've got no weapons, no knife. You can pick up a rock, land it around the back of the head with that.
A bit messy though, that, Mo, is it?
A little bit messy.
The victim is another one of Mo's martial arts students. If Mo doesn't actually kill the guy doing this demo, then I got a feeling I'll be seeing him later in the woods.
You don't look directly at him. And we just come in like this. We're looking just in his back, but not looking directly at him, OK?
Any reason for that? Why?
Well, because people can sense when they're being... You ever get that feeling, I'm being watched?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay.
Whether you believe in that or not, but
right,
that's the way we teach it, right? So you want you scrim that like this, OK? So you hold it, so it's going to go around. You're looking down, you're going to sneak up to him, OK, nice and quiet. And basically this goes over his head, this way, so it goes around under his chin. You twist it like this, and you snap him down this way. Once he's down like this, you put your knee on him like this, you chop him like this. Right on that neck.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's a goner.
I'm getting a bit more nervous now. Mo's definitely got something planned for me. And I still can't forget that this is the man who punched me in the face. So here we are. Just me and Mo alone out in the woods playing war games. I know it's not real, but the adrenaline is starting to flow, and I'm getting a sense of what it must be like to be on your own in enemy territory. I've got this strange feeling in my gut that something could happen at any moment. It's quite an intense feeling, but one I'm sure Mo is used to.
Just going to move down here, it's about 50 metres or so, and then we'll move in, and we're there.
We keep moving deep into the woods towards our outpost. As it starts to get dark, I realise I can only see a few feet in front of me. I feel like at any moment I'm just going to walk straight into a tree or something. I don't want to make a fool of myself because Mo is very serious about this. I don't want to let him down.
eventually reach the outpost. This is where we'll sleep tonight. Not exactly 5 stars.
So this is ROP, is it?
This is ROP. Gives us a little bit of cover.
Fuck me, we've got under there. No one's going to know you, especially when it gets dark.
Mo tells me how when he was in a war zone, he could expect to be in a tiny space like this for days, cooped up with 4 other men.
You take it and tell us to sleep and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
2 on, 2 off. So you've got 2 people sleeping.
And how long would you be let to sleep? 2-3 hours?
Well, you could work it out yourselves how much you want me.
How much sleep does a man need?
Yeah, some people didn't really, the adrenaline's going, you don't really need that much sleep.
I don't think I could sit here for 5 days. In fact, I don't even know if I can handle 1 night. Now we just have to be quiet and wait to see if there's any activity.
Right, okay, we've got a bit of a technical problem.
It's not long before something happens.
Hear that?
What do we do?
Hang on, wait a minute. Get your kit on.
Yeah, there's not someone down here, look.
Yeah, something down there. I'll bug out, follow me.
Oh my God.
Mo gives the order to leave our position and make it up the hill to a safer point. Running away from someone you can't see up a steep hill in the dark is not easy. It's exhausting. The only thing keeping me going is adrenaline. Mo decides we're in a safer spot, so we stop running. I'm absolutely knackered.
Oh, that's hard work, isn't it? Can't imagine what it's like, in a real situation.
£100 on your back. The adrenaline will take you so far.
Exactly.
Even though we've run some distance, it looks like we haven't gone far enough. Someone is still tracking us. I know this is probably one of Mo's guys I saw earlier, but my heart is racing anyway with the excitement.
What's the trick up? Yeah. Shh. Get down. Definitely someone coming along, yeah.
Mo gives the order to take out the enemy scout. I was half expecting this, but now I've got to actually do it. Coming up, Mo gives me the ultimate test.
I don't think I can do this.
Fuck off.
No, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, right?
Fucking bastard. Fucking want this, do you?
I'm with war veteran and deadly martial artist Mo Teague. I've learnt that Mo is a man that doesn't do things by half. I've already been punched in the face, and now I'm out in the middle of a forest having to do the same things he did as a soldier at war, when it was kill or be killed. Simulating killing an enemy soldier isn't easy. I'm exhausted. I need fuel. Time to sit down and eat our rations.
One of these each, do it.
I thought we'd be making a fire so we could have some nice hot food, but Mo has other ideas.
So you just eat it cold?
Yes, mate. You up for that?
Yeah, no choice.
Don't get me wrong, I like sausage and beans, but I can't say I've ever had them cold.
Right, so Mo, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, for me, all this, it's like punishment, really. For me, this is your idea of fun.
Some people would say it was like self-punishment, if you like, almost like a cleansing.
Cleansing from what?
Well, from the violence. People say to me, the war's finished, or the fighting's finished, or the violence finished, but it's never finished in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Now I understand why we're here. After Mo left the army, he still felt the need to put himself through similar situations he'd experienced in war. This meant going for long marches on his own in the woods with full kit. Mo's intention was to exercise his demons, but did it work?
So Mo, I mean, it's a tricky subject really, but I mean the idea of this post-traumatic stress disorder, you say it's something that you suffer from?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean,
It's even just, kind of.
It's an uncomfortable and awkward moment, so I try and lighten the mood.
You want to have a sausage? That'll liven you up.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, you lost me there.
That was silly. That was silly.
I've touched the raw nerve and I'm a little worried for how Mo's feeling. But I have a more pressing concern. The beans have had an instant effect on me.
I'll tell you something though, Mo. I've got to have a shit. Not out of fear. Don't start thinking this out of fear.
No. It's necessity.
I'm due a pony.
You don't
As you say in East London, I'm due a pony. It's a bit embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it on this.
Can't wait till the morning, can you?
Not weird, Mo, no. I'll just go have a squat over there.
Well, yeah, you can have a squat over there, mate. But take that with you.
Oh, no, what have I got to what?
You've got to wrap it up, mate. You've got to bring it. Everything that comes out goes back.
Oh.
You want me to hold your hand or anything?
No, you're all right. You're all right.
I'll give it a go. But I'm not having any joy.
Well, that was quick.
You know what it is, Mo? I don't think I can do this.
Fuck off.
No, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, right?
Yeah, come on, you can do it.
No, I've just had a little moment. I was over there.
No, you're all right.
I was taking my strides off.
Come on.
Right? And I was unravelling the cling film.
And?
And I thought, I can't be fucking ponying in a bit of cling film.
Why
Listen,
not?
if I was in a proper war situation, I would do it, and I totally understand what you're doing here because you're trying to give me an insight into what it would be like. I don't think I can have a shit in a bit of cling film.
You could if you tried.
No, but I can't do it, mate. I feel embarrassed because you took time out to take me out. You got all the gear for me, but I can't fucking bring myself to do it. I can't do it, And I'm
Mate, look, we'll have a kip. We'll have a little kip, mate.
That's the other thing. I know I was kipping out here. I don't fucking be fucked with it.
I'm disappointed.
I need to go home.
Fuck off. Look, it's a fucking lovely evening. How can it be any better than this?
I've got to go make a call.
Danny, come on.
I've got to make a call, Mo.
Fuck you.
Honestly.
Get out of it.
No,
there's no
seriously.
signal.
No, I can get a signal.
You can't get a signal. You're going to leave me here?
No, I'll come.
You're going to leave me here?
I'll come back in a minute.
I'll fucking come and get you.
I'll make a phone call and I'll book myself a vehicle. I feel like I've failed Mo's final test.
Right. Yeah, mate, listen, I've got to go. Honestly, seriously, I have to go.
Mate, I was just winding you up.
I know you was winding me up.
I was just winding you up, mate.
Mate, I feel a bit embarrassed. So
Nah, don't, mate, don't.
I've got to shoot off.
Well, mate, you've got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? I'm staying put. I'm staying put. I'll see it through.
You're a good man.
Well done, mate.
You're a gentleman.
Nah, pleasure. Good job. Take care.
Thanks. It's embarrassing, man. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Like, if you're in a real war situation, I can totally understand you ain't got a choice in the matter, but I could never, ever, ever understand what that man's been through.
In Britain, the rate of suicide and the number of war veterans going to prison is on the increase because men like Mo Teague come back home from the war zone and realise they've got another battle to fight in Civvy Street. This time it's a battle to keep their sanity. I think that Mo is winning his personal war. Through his martial arts, he's found a way of channeling his violence into a controlled discipline. Mo Teague is a lovely fella, and I warm to him and his family. It feels like I've made a new friend. I think he's mostly happy with his life. But a part of Mo will always remain just like the live grenade he keeps in his living room. A dangerous weapon that you won't want to be too close to if it goes off.